Well, I was told something repeatedly last week that I started to believe it going into the game. We have to do a segment on the pregame show, our lock of the week. We have to give our lock of the day in college football. You know what my lock of the day was?
Same one as Swag and Sprague and Line.
Blitz is on. McCoy. Intercepted! Picked off Keaton Crawford! Pick six!
So I just got a question for you. What happened to...
Don't lose to a choke. You cannot lose to a choke. We got choted.
You got choted.
We got choted hard.
What in the hell?
They forgot how to
do they know?
tackle.
They don't know how to tackle. You can't stop the run. I mean,
Can I offer
a lot of injuries? A lot of injuries, to be fair.
Well, I mean, they're missing 17 of their all 22
How is that
on defense.
mathematically possible?
I don't know, but Angie Machado's the one of Beaver Blitz to tell me that.
What
last
are they
night.
doing down there? Do they have a training staff? What are you doing in practice?
Mountain West beating us up. I don't know if you know that's big boy football.
Those are insane injury numbers.
17
it
out
helps
of 22 is context.
make a little sense of why they just ran it for 353 yards down your throat the entire game.
Yeah, and then when they occasionally threw it, they'd get a big pop in the air game. Like, hey, 35, 40 yards. The explosive plays were all over. Look, 17 of 22 in total for your depth defensively.
Yeah.
They had a tight end playing defensive line at one point in this game. It's not good. I don't know how many teams can overcome that, okay? Now, there's the context. Now, let me put my bummer Beaver Brandon hat on.
Yes. What's the spin here?
You not only got choted, you got embarrassed. And I understand the defensive injury stuff. They were ahead in this game.
They were up 24-14.
They blew a 10-point lead.
In the
And so,
second half.
our defense is really banged up. Okay, fair. My biggest concern with getting kind of relegated in all of this was you were going to lose too much talent. Yep. And I'd hear from Beaver fan on Twitter that's pom-pom waving forever. No. This team's still good. This coaching staff's loaded. Loaded. Really? You got absolutely choted this weekend. Nevada wanted to do one thing and one thing only. Run the football.
Over and
I get
over
it.
and over.
How about
and
we
over.
just run 8-man boxes all night? How about we not blow a 10-point lead? If you don't have good defense, how about we score 50 to win the football game? McCoy wasn't good. He's not developed much.
No.
Their run game was okay. It was fine. Hankerson had a nice night. You should be outscoring a Nevada. Even if your defense is bad, you should be outscoring Nevada. So, yeah, injuries are a thing. You got absolutely choted. That was an embarrassment. And now UNLV's coming to town. And UNLV is pissed, and UNLV is trying to never lose another game this year. And so I don't feel great about what I saw to say they're going to beat UNLV. They're 5-point home underdogs to UNLV this weekend.
That's an interesting line.
Oh, it's probably going to go up because why would you not bet UNLV at this point with what we just saw defensively? Boise's on the calendar. Like, I don't look at this team. They have a lot of these guys are out, by the way, for the year.
Yeah.
It's a disaster to be 7-5 or worse, in my opinion, in this first year of a pseudo Mountain West, and they got choted on Saturday. That was bad.
The follow-up question I would have is, how many of those guys are out for the year? How many of them are dinged up and will be back at some point? Because that is an insane number of guys that are injured on the defensive side of the football.
Well, Oregon State's also vague like everybody else.
They're not going to give you the
say
details.
how long
right.
these guys are out.
I mean, when the second half started, I obviously was not watching this game live because I was down at Autzen, so I finally got a chance to go back and watch it yesterday. Thank God to the YouTube TV old DVR because they record all the games for me. When they went up, I mean, I knew the final score, and they went up. I was starting the second half. They forced a 3-and-out to open the second half with a 17-14 lead. Get the ball back. You go 70 yards in 6 plays and score a touchdown like a fart through the wind. Just easy. No resistance whatsoever. You're up 24-14, and I just was thinking to myself, what the hell goes wrong here? How do you go from 24-14 like midway through the third quarter or early third quarter to a 42-37 final, and then I'm like, oh, okay, you gave up an easy touchdown to make it 24-21, then you threw a pick, then you give up another touchdown to make it 28-24, and then you throw a pick six to make it, like, just within the snap of a finger. That was a 24-14 game to a 35-24 game.
Yep.
And some of these numbers, like if I told you on Friday, it's funny, I love doing these because it shows how funky football is. That you're going to have 562 total yards of offense. Mm-hmm. You're going to go 12 of 16 on third down. You're going to run the ball for 214 yards at 5. Like, if I told you all those things, you're going to have 2 penalties for 15 yards. You're going to out-time a possess them 33-26. You're going to win the game.
Read the rush total difference.
And then the rush total is 353 yards and 8.4 yards
I
per
just
carry
was like
for Nevada.
screaming at my iPad because I had Oregon, Ohio State on my big screen. I'm screaming at my iPad. 9-man boxes, please.
Just blitz everybody.
Don't care.
Blitz everybody, man.
It couldn't have been a worse weekend, I think, for diehard Beaver fan. They had to watch Oregon win against Ohio State, and then they got choated.
Beaver fans are having a rough go. I don't blame you. It was a tough weekend.
It's almost women's basketball season, guys. We're almost there.
It's a tough combination when
We're almost there.
Your team loses, big rival wins. It's not a fun combination of a weekend.
Oh, and then McAfee went on national television and said we were stupid.
He did.
We took an unnecessary. Could have just said they righted things in week 3 and moved on. Had to go wrestler heel and add the stupid in there.
He did.
Had to do it.
He had to go that way.
As the flag was still I was thinking if I was waving that flag and I heard that, I'd pull the flag down and I'd leave. I'm like, nope, I'm out. Forget you. You helped railroad this conference. I'm out.